What's going on today, guys? Day 32 of our 100-day Ark Survival Challenge. First things we do today is we're headed back to Blue Ob for the boss. I did see this red drop on the way, so I stopped and picked it up. Got a Mastercraft Parasaur saddle, but I did get a Ascendant Doty saddle, which is awesome. I come over here and I put our pig on passive healing, and I take our old Alpha Rex and I put him down here so that he can get his levels placed into him. I level his health and I level his attack up so he is ready for the boss fight. Um, I'm going to head off to get some food for the feeding trough so that everything has the food that it needs so it doesn't starve up here while they're waiting to be healed up by the Doty. Or Diodon, not Doty. I did see this 140 Mel Yudi, and I really wanted to get it. So what I did here is I came through. I took out his Carnosaurs. He scared me, so my character ran off. As soon as I gain control of the thing, I make sure I find where he is again, and I start getting everything I need for dinosaur gates. I just need not behemoth dinosaur gates, regular dinosaur gates for him because he's the same as like a carnosaur. They're really smaller tames, so it's really easy to take care of. I get out here, I start getting thatch, wood, stone. I get everything I need. I make my dinosaur gates, and I find out where he is again, which is right down here. So what I do is I start setting up my dinosaur gates, and I have to kill this carnosaur that comes. Then he starts coming at me again, so I had to fly off. I also got some meat so that when he does go down, we can start taming him. But he runs off where I can't get to him anymore, so I have to change where he is and where I'm getting him from. It's a little bit farther down the hill, so it's not a big problem at all. We head down there, we build our trap how we are, we put it in our hotbar so that we can build it a little faster than normal. He's right over the wall right there, as you guys can see. So I just do a 4 long wall, take out this pig, and put up my gates the way they should be. After that, I put my doors into the gates. This is just a basic trap. 2 doors, 4 dinosaur gates. Really simple, really easy to build. Tames a lot of tames. And the other way to do it is with behemoth dinosaur gates. He did come down the hill too far, so he will not come back up the hill. So what I'm going to do is try and kill all these things that are around him. And I accidentally hit him when I was doing this, so his health is way, way low. So what I do is I let him go around, I let him eat some things, kill some things. I kill everything that's around that could cause a distraction for him to go after, so that I don't have to worry about him running off a cliff or chasing after anything else. I land so that he would follow me and chase me down, trying to get him to come up the cliff. He doesn't ever come up this cliff. So what I decide to do is, after he scares my tame again, is I decide to try and just start tranking him out from a cliff that he can't get to me on. I put my tame on follow, and what that does is makes it so that my tame will follow me, and if it does get scared off, it will come back to where I am. It ends up starting to fight. It starts to fight a mammoth, so that's a big problem for me. As I start tranking it out, I'm hoping that he just gets distracted off the mammoth, and he doesn't. He walks off this cliff, and he's on a ledge, so it's really good. I'm just going to go down, shimmy off this ledge, start tranking him some more. But he's really wanting that mammoth, so he walks into the water, but since there's a blizzard going, I didn't know there was water down there. Um, I go down, and I fall into the water here, trying to shoot him. My trank arrow hits the fat air. So he's distracted onto me now, ready to start attacking me, but that doesn't help because he can't get out of the water now. I don't know what I can do to get him out of the water, so I eventually just have to let him go. I do try tranking him out a few times, get on a ledge that it looks like he can climb up, but for some reason he can't get up this ledge. He gets up to the edge of it and he just sits in the water like that. Um, I do keep trying, like I move back and forth around, trying to get him to start coming for me, trying to find a way for him to get up. Um, I move closer to a way that he should be able to just walk right up. The problem starts happening is he can't get to me anymore, and he starts getting attacked by sharks. Um, at that point, I end up killing the sharks off. I end up killing the Yudi off. It was a big waste of time in the end, but I really wanted this higher level Yudi so that we can breed it with our other one. And you can see the shark that just popped up. I did try to just trank the shark out. I was like, well, if I can't get this Yudi, I might as well get that colorful shark. And then a second shark shows up and starts attacking the Yudi. So I end up giving up on this whole thing. Um, See the second shark that just showed up. Uh, if I could have got this Yudi, it would have been really useful for us in the long run, but not everything works out like that. Sometimes you get a lemon. I do get the shark killed with the RG right here, doing about 4,000 damage to it. And then I come over here to hopefully get the Yudi to come this way. And he turns around and heads towards the wall, so this is where I end up giving up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take him out because that shark's gonna get him anyways. His health is already looking pretty low. I've wasted half my trank arrows, and then a third shark showed up. So yeah, now we're going back to the base. Everything's healing up pretty well. Our alpha male Rex that we had was about halfway at its health, as you can see, and then I just activate the boss fight. So with the boss fight, it's a little different. I forget he aggroes onto you, so I didn't have to move off the main base platform, and that's good for everybody to know if you're gonna fight these bosses. They do aggro to you, so as I get off my thing, I can see where the Gigantopithecus is, or the Megapithecus, and he starts coming down the pathway pretty dang quick. My Rex can't move, he's stuck in the middle of everything, but as soon as he comes up, he starts hitting them, and he is hitting hard. Like, if you can see, 2,500 damage on each of my Rexes, but my Rexes are hitting for 5, 7, and 10k, so it's a toss up, which was a better move. What I'm gonna do now that we beat the boss is I'm gonna get on my RG. I'm going to take all of our Rexes and I'm just gonna go start placing them at Red Ob. Um, After we get all of our Rexes over to Red Ob, we need to get Basilosaur Blubber and the Artifact of the Immune to fight the dragon, which we can do potentially in the next couple of days. Um, I might just change the name for the videos going forward to Arc Playthrough. That way people can see it a little better. Um, I think it might be a more reasonable type of game too, because playing through it is all I'm really doing. I go and I drop the Megapithecus head and the Alpha Mosa thing for the boss, and this is the last boss of the island. So as soon as we fight the dragon boss, we're able to go and fight the Overseer and move on to the next map, which is Scorched Earth. That is a harder map to do anything on. It's a desert and there's barely any water or anything in it, so there's a lot more tames, and also our flights times are going to be a lot better after that because we're going to get a Wyvern like within the first couple of days. I don't want to wait on getting one I know how to tame them. I know how to get them. So what we're gonna do is first couple of days we're gonna get a wyvern. We're going to raise it, and that way our flight times are better. After that, we'll get a griffin or something like that, and then we'll work on getting artifacts. I'll probably bring our newest tamed RG after I breed this one and the one we found. Right now, what I did is I headed back to main base. I want to put our element in our replicator, and then I want to get ready to start building our stuff. That's going to be it for day 32. If you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.